So according to my research, the real Murphy's Law actually came about when in the neurospace industry, they were testing to see how much acceleration a human body can handle. And there was a volunteer who volunteered to be like flown at a speed of close to 1,000 kilometers per hour, or about 600 miles per hour, roughly. And Murphy was the guy who was creating the sensors to test or to determine how much acceleration a person could handle. And so he created a sensor which can be inserted in two ways. And the test was done. So the volunteer was torpedoed at that blistering speed, and the rocket stopped. And yeah, of course, his body went into a lot of shock. And yeah, like this speed was crazy. Like it's so fast. They said that it's enough to move your ears to the front of your head. Like that's stopping. That's how much acceleration there was. And after that test was done, the person who went through that shock wanted to see what acceleration he had actually been moving at. And it was discovered that actually the sensors hadn't worked because they were put the wrong way around. Yeah, so you can imagine this guy's face, and he's like, bloodshot and so much pain, and yeah, he must have been super infuriated. So it was at that stage that Murphy, after doing his investigations into what happened, came to say that if there are two ways of doing something, and one of those ways will result in something catastrophic, then half the time somebody will do it wrong. So it was actually a good thing because after that discovery, like some of the things the devices that we use right now, for instance, the three-way plug can only be put in one way, because if there was to be any mistake, it would be catastrophic. So they actually designed things which are like very calamitous to only be done in one way, to avoid those other people who would do it the wrong way. Yeah, so that's why Murphy's Law is actually optimistic. And there are a lot of things which you can see this in also. I think with car keys, you find that you can put it either way and it will still work. Yeah, so that is also a derivative of Murphy's Law, but I won't go into that. I'll see you in the next video where we nerd out some more. Bye.